Now, if your cost cap campaigns are not performing well and they're dying, there are two main reasons why this happens. I've been running ads for about 8 years. I started my first e-commerce brand about 8 years ago. Since then, we've worked with hundreds of brands, scaled them to hundreds of thousands of dollars in sales. And I can tell you from experience, there's two main reasons why cost cap campaigns die. And trust me, it has mostly nothing to do with your strategy. And that is exactly what I'm going to cover in this video. So make sure you watch till the end. So first and foremost, the first main problem when it comes to cost caps is when you turn them on. Let me explain what I mean. Most people set up a cost cap campaign without having the right data at hand. What I mean is they see the ad performance for a little while. They see it's getting sales, but the cost per purchase is much high. So guess what? Let me just put a cap on it and it'll perform good. But both of us know what ends up happening. The performance dips and there are no sales. There is no ad spend because Facebook cannot find purchases based on that cost cap. And the reason and the problem here is that you set a cap on the ad much before you have the right data. And the reason why you need that data is to figure out, well, what is the right cost cap to set? You need actual data. You need at least 2 weeks of running data to figure out what the actual average cost of purchase is, which is realistic and not what you want, but realistic based on the actual data. And then you can set the right cost cap. What most people do is they see some sales, they want to set a cap because cost per purchase is high. And that is why their cost cap campaigns die, because you haven't set a realistic cost cap based on actual data. And the problem there is because you haven't let the ad run for enough time. So the first reason why your cost cap campaigns are dying is because you're not waiting to collect enough data to set a realistic cost cap. So again, as I just mentioned, make sure you run the ad for at least 2 weeks. Then take the data for the past 2 weeks that you ran it, and then look at what the average cost per purchase is. Not the good days, not the bad days, the average of the 2 weeks of running that ad. That is your realistic cost cap. But that is not it. There's another step to it, and that is, well, actually setting the cost cap. So you have the average cost cap, but that is not what you set. What you want to do is set the cost cap about 10 to 12% above your average. This is important because Facebook needs some breathing room to get purchases, right? What Facebook basically does is when you set a cost cap, it is not strict on that. It's going to try to make your average cost per purchase around that cost cap. So if you set the cost cap exactly at what your average cost cap is, you're not going to be able to get sales because Facebook doesn't want to take the risk of spending $2, $3 extra to get those sales. So always set your cost cap 10 to 12% above your average cost per purchase. So that is the first problem, and that is how you fix it. The second reason why your cost cap campaigns are dying is because you're scaling too fast. And let me explain what I mean. Momentum is key when it comes to cost caps. If you go from $100 in ad spend to $200 in ad spend in a single day, you're gonna kill your campaigns. And this goes for all scaling campaigns, not just cost cap. And the reason for that is very simple. You're not giving Facebook enough time to adjust to the new scale that it can go and reach your audience in because it is too fast. So what you want to do instead is very simple. Increase your budget by only 20% every 2 to 3 days. So you go from $100 to $120, wait 2 days, see how the performance is. If the performance holds, you increase it by another 20%, right? And this is how you want to go about scaling. You never go from $100 to $200, $2 to $400. You don't double your ad spend. You're gonna kill a winning campaign. This is how I want you to scale. But that is not it. There's one very important metric that you always want to look at when you're running a cost cap, which is your frequency. If your frequency goes above 3%, that means your creative is starting to get fatigued. And this is very important because you need to make sure you see this coming and keep injecting new campaigns every single week. Every single week, we add 5 to 10 new creatives and at least add 2 to 3 new creatives every single week, or else your ads are going to stop performing. And again, make sure you keep an eye at your frequency. If it goes above 3, you are in trouble. Make sure you inject new campaigns. So when you do this right, here is how it should look. An ad set has run for 2 weeks. You get the average cost per purchase. You set your cost cap 10 to 12% above that, and you leave it there for 2 to 3 days. See how the performance holds. If the performance is good, then you increase it by 20%. And at the same time, while you're doing this, you always keep an eye at your frequency. Before it goes above 3, you make sure you add new creatives and preferably add new creatives every single week. If you do this, ladies and gentlemen, this is how you make sure you scale your cost caps profitably and you keep them running. Now, if you're struggling with ads, maybe you're running cost caps, maybe you're running normal ads, you can't seem to crack it, I'm offering free consultation calls. All you have to do is click the link in the description, book a free call with me. On the call, we'll go over your store, marketing ads, anything you want. I'll help you with it. Again, there's absolutely absolutely free. All I want you to do is subscribe to the channel, and I'll be more than happy to help you out. With that being said, I hope you found value from this video. If you liked it, make sure you leave a like, leave a comment if you have any questions, and make sure you subscribe. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.